Hello everyone, welcome to this episode, and as you can see, like only the YouTube audiences can see we are actually at a different place, and also we have one face you might not see before.
Hi.
So we actually have one guest today. Do you want to do some self-introduction?
Okay, so my name is Cho Hee. He knows me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Cho Hee. You can call me Hee. That's it's more friendly. And I'm 18. I live in Johor Bahru, and I'm a student in Funil High School, Johor Bahru.
Okay, cool.
And her face turned straight, you see.
Wait, I'm nervous.
No worries. That's first time. Sorry.
First time we have our guest in physical recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today I'm considered as guest also.
But no one wants to know you, like your self-introduction.
Can I make it quick or not?
I don't need to do this, okay? Because I'm famous enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So today, the reason we get this, both of them here is because they actually joined a program named MFLS, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then MFLS stands for
Malaysia
Fine Love
Future.
School. Hey, sorry. That's the wrong one.
Find Love.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Malaysia Future Leaders School.
Oh, okay, cool. By the way, I've heard of that Malaysian Future Leaders School program is to replace the another program about national
Yeah.
Yes.
service program,
Yes.
right?
To replace PLKN to be particular.
Yeah.
But then I've heard of it the PLKN because our country is too broad for that because we don't have enough fees so that
Yeah.
have another one for MFLS.
The
right?
replacement.
Oh, interesting. But then just wondering, do you guys feel like you will undergo soldier training for MFLS?
Nah, no.
No, but we use their things, their stuff. Like for example, the bag, right?
Oh
hiking
yeah. But that was for the tier. That was for the program Saringan.
That was
There were
Saringan.
many physical activities when for the program Saringan Tier 3, but when you go to the Tier 3 right at KL that we just went, no, there weren't much physical activities.
Yeah. It's
So since you mentioned about Tier 3 just now, so do you mind sharing how was the progress of you getting into Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3?
You start first, I
I
start first. Okay, so I remember last year around the mid-year, March, it was March, and our school they picked around 10 students, I think our teacher just picked it randomly, 10, and we had to attend an online kind of a session for 3 days, and it was 4 hours per day using the computer, using Zoom lah. So that was, I think, so-called the Tier 2 kan? Tier 2, Tier 2. And it was just online activity, so it was quite just like that lor.
It was quite boring.
By the way, you guys did quizzes?
Yeah.
I watched videos.
There were presentation from the recall coach. They taught us those leadership when you're leadership skills, those things, and we had to fill Google form. Kind of, it's like a quiz, right?
Quiz
and
feedback.
Kind of a feedback for every day. There's a quiz, and then I'm not sure if they allocated marks for that, but anyway, they were assessing us. Throughout the Zoom.
They will examine us.
Yeah.
They will rate your performance, but they won't say that. They just
quietly behind the scenes,
Observe you?
Yeah, and then they will assess you, and then I was chosen. I don't know how. Do you know how you were chosen? Right?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Yeah,
Okay.
and I wasn't so active now during the in the Zoom, but
Same.
I just thought what I had to, but I was chosen, and later on I received an email to notify that I was chosen to go for the program Saringan Tier 3, which was held at Bandar Tenggara in Johor. And we went there and we were assessed again. We met each other over there. I didn't know he was from Johor Bahru, but then one of another friend, Reese, she's from Labis. He's from Labis too. His old friend. Old friend. Then we met each other there, and then there were presentation and interview, and was assessed again for the Tier 3.
Then she just simply did. Okay, sorry. Hello. Then she just simply did, and she passed the interview.
He was freaking out before the interview, but he did so well, right?
So the interview is just a short interview at the Bandar there?
Bandar Tenggara, it was 10 minutes.
It's in Kulai, right?
Yeah, it's near Kulai
10
somewhere.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just wondering, like, what were the questions?
What was the question?
Mine was like what is apa tu ah? Okay, let me think. Oh,
PM.
what would you do as a young teenager to help those mangsa banjir? I still remember because that time I think it was the flood season. I think something like that. You?
For me, because at the beginning of the interview, we did talk about sports in Malaysia, especially badminton. Because I told my interviewer that I'm a badminton lover. Then he also a badminton lover. Then we just talk about Lazy Jia. And he asked me a question: if I were the minister of youth and sport, how can I increase their performance, improve their performance, something like that. That kind of question.
So you suddenly cosplay Hanayo.
I started cosplay Henayo. Then I say those problems are due to the political instability.
Wow, you said the exactly thing like the exact thing like.
No
what
lah, I
Hannah
just kidding.
said.
No, I forgot how I answered the question, but it is a perfect question. It's a perfect answer.
Wow.
So
Okay.
realistic, come on. Okay, so you answer like the first, like I mean like the beginning of you getting into MFLS is because like your teacher like
Like,
chose
yeah.
some people. Then how about Jun Jie?
For information, Felicia is also the participant of MFLS.
But
But she didn't want to go to the Saringan.
yes, because like at the moment we had a prefect farewell party as well. So like it is at the same date. Then I opt for prefect party instead of MFLS
Yes.
program. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's a shame, eh?
She's regretful.
Yeah, you should.
So what?
So
But then luckily no lah. I got a chance like to meet with those juniors. For me like it's also unforgettable memory. But then let's talk about MFLS.
Okay.
Not focus on my shape.
Okay, so for tier 1, I'm not sure how, because our teacher, she chose like 6 to 7 students, right? Like Felicia and Koha also chosen.
Dashini, Rishi as well. Dashini is another friend of Indian girl in our school.
But they're all from Form 4, right? Last year.
Form 4.
Yeah, we also all from Form 4.
2021.
Yeah.
21.
21 ah?
21.
I'm 22 eh?
22, you Form 5 already.
Yeah, oh, then 21 ah? Okay.
But our tier 1 was really boring because we just went through a lot of like slides. Then we will need to answer the Google form every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Gohao helped us to cheat. Thank you, Gohao.
The process of that is that at the end of the day we actually had a quiz. Like I think it's the ultimate quiz to test us on the overall knowledge. And I think around 60 plus questions. Then Koha was the first to submit the quiz. Then he had to tell us to
I
check
know
the
already.
answer.
You have access to the answers, right? Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
please,
it's so normal.
please don't tell Miss Del.
Okay.
MFLS.
Private and confidential, this one.
Yes.
But that's fine lah. The thing is we did learn about survival skills, but
Yeah.
through online. It's not physically.
And it's so theoretical until like we only watch videos, watch slides, and also answer quiz. We didn't.
We did
even have-
iron craft, right? Did you guys do iron craft? No.
We don't have live session at the moment.
Oh,
we
it was.
don't have live
Oh,
session.
it was recorded.
Live session it was tier 2. tier 2.
Faham. I see.
Tier 2 I don't have any memory. Like I did remember like we need to enter the Google Meet.
No, tier 2 we cheated again because we don't have Google Meet.
It's a live, right?
Yeah.
Zoom
Like,
or Google Meet?
It was
I
a
think-
live.
I
I'm not
think
sure.
the speaker was
website.
actually like Mark Sadiq and those stuff. Like I did follow him in Instagram. Then he was sorry Koha. Okay. He was actually like the cousin of YB Said Sadiq. Then he was a speaker at the moment. Then after that Rini them told me like Mark Sadiq is very handsome and also
Hey,
other stuff.
yeah. We also follow his IG at the time.
Most handsome politician.
YB Said
Yeah.
Sadiq. Oh, okay.
Why was that?
And youthful.
Then tier 2, I have no idea how I get chosen to Saringan. Yeah, I have no idea. But I went to Saringan, and I'm the only representative in my school, Aragon. Okay, no one want to accompany me at that moment. They just went to the prefect farewell party,
Yeah. Rishi and I abandoned Jun Jie at the moment.
but that was fine, because I have more chance to get chosen.
Wow. So cunning, ah. It's really cunning, ah.
Like folks.
Like
okay.
fox, ah.
But during the Saringan, I did have a video call with Shia. Then during the prefect farewell party,
You're prefect.
I prefect
He
Oh
was
my
the
God.
secretary of like our prefectorial board.
Oh my god.
But-
Okay.
我不是
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'm a perfect, even though I'm not that responsible lah. Then yeah, I did remember when I received the email was after I passed my undang test, and I checked my email because like many of my friends they said, oh, they already received the email from the ILEAD. For information, ILEAD is one of the like organization under KBS, Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, and they are in charge of this MFLS program. So I received the email and I checked. Wow, I was chosen to be participating in this MFLS Tier 3. Then I quickly messaged Cho Hee and Reese.
Yeah. Hey, I was the one who told you guys to check.
Ah,
I was
yeah,
the
yeah.
first one. I was the first one to like. I remember I was the dentist. Then I was waiting. Then I was like looking for my email. And they pop up, ding. Then I press inside. Then I was notified to go for the tier 3, and then I quickly go and I text them, and then I told them to check, and then and then they also got it. I was so happy now.
So lucky.
Yeah, I was damn lucky.
Like, I'm a little bit confused because you guys like the tier 3 is like Banda Tenggara, then another tier
No, that's for
Saringan.
Banda Tenggara is Saringan.
What's the difference between like Saringan?
Saringan means
filter.
Saringan means like it's
Audition is like an audition
audition.
stage. It's like an audition stage for tier 3.
Oh.
I
Like
think there were
竞选.
like 50 plus, right? Almost 60.
60,
About 60 people at Banda Tenggara. And like around, I think less than 20, right?
No, more than 20.
More than 20.
Johor this time is the most, you know,
Oh, good.
in the history. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
then
lot of
around-
genius
like
from
20 around that were chosen to the next level.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
For information, for Saringan, right? They are more than 100. They are qualified for the Saringan, but only 60 come in.
Like around half of me, little bit more than
only
that.
60 came.
Yeah.
And thank you, because you increased our percentage to be chosen.
Oh my god.
But to be honest, during Saringan, we didn't think much. We
Yeah.
didn't think much. We just
We weren't aiming that high. Just just go for fun.
We just follow.
Yeah.
But to be honest, Chinese we have quota.
Yes.
Like only 6 Chinese
There were
went for
6
Saringan.
out of 60. Yeah.
6 out of 60. Then
Yeah, around that
half
lah,
of
roughly.
it chosen.
Yes. 3 were chosen.
Yeah, 3 chosen.
Oh, so
Yeah.
three of the Chinese to
Yeah.
you three,
Yeah.
including Reese.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god, so in tier 3 only like 3 of you are Chinese from Johor?
From Johor, yes.
Yeah, yes,
From
yes.
Johor,
Oh
yes.
my god, interesting. By the way, just wondering, since you guys talk about like the quota of Chinese just now, then like were the participants, like mostly the participants are Malay?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
A lot.
Then next is which race?
Chinese.
I think Bumiputra
Oh,
Sarawak.
Bumiputra. Bumiputra also a
Peranakan.
lot kan. Sabah and Sarawak, it was a lot.
A lot can.
A
Yeah.
lot.
We are used to it. We are used to it.
Yeah, I think a lot. Yeah, Sabah and Sarawak was a lot.
A lot.
I think next would be Bumiputra's like.
Bumiputra,
those-
Sabah Sarawak. Then
those-
Chinese.
Then Chinese, then only Indians. Indians, I
Then
think, is the least.
Indians.
Yeah.
Around how many
Good one.
Indians were participating in for the tier 3?
Around 10?
10.
10? Roughly around 10?
But all of the Indians say they are
Very smart.
genius.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have their own charisma, you know. Yeah, and then
And they can speak like Malay.
their Malay is like so Malay.
Yeah, they Malay still Malay. Our Malay still got a lot.
Our Malay
bit
is like
Chinese.
their slang, but of course there are Chinese who are superb in Malay. Like our friend, Li Hua and
Oh,
Adrian. Their Malay is like wow.
Yeah.
Both of the friends are from Johor.
No, they're from Negeri Sembilan. They're
From
Negeri-
another state.
another state.
Not country.
Country.
What country?
Mistaken.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because they are from local school, so I think they have the environment to speak Malay.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for us, nah. For you, you speak Malay in school,
Speak English more.
but your school have Malays. No, have no.
Only one.
Oh,
Only one.
yeah.
In my
Our
school,
school now-
Malay is the minority, which is
Very
different.
less.
Yeah, very like.
For us, like literally no Malays. I mean
Yeah.
students like in terms of
But
students.
then Jun Jie speak a lot of Malay in his kampung. But then in our school, right, our school mostly we speak Chinese because like 99% of the student is
Yeah, Chinese. Yeah, so it's like another version of
Chinese in
Chinese
the
in the-
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
our official language is English lah.
English,
Yeah.
right?
English.
But no one follows. Yeah.
Uh,
By the way, like talking about like all those tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and like what is the most unforgettable activity that you have had in MFLS?
Is that
Like
first?
overall, unforgettable. It can be like
Mm.
tough or something like that.
unforgettable.
I start first. One of the day, we went outside out of the IYC, which is the International Youth Centre ke?
Yeah.
Pusat Antarabangsa Belia. That was our like kind of a main campus for our activity for our MFLS. And one of the day we went to Puspen. Puspen stands for Pusat Pemulihan Penagihan Narcotic, which is a drug rehabilitation center. And over there we had a session to interact with those those ones who are we call them clients actually. We don't call them patients, we call them clients. Call them clients. And we did an activity to do eco breaks. You know what's eco break? You know, right? Eco break is like you didn't, right? You went to the glass, right?
I went to eco break.
I know you eco break.
Eco break. You are sitting on the floor. I'm sitting on the chair. Okay.
Okay. I remember. He was next to me, right? He was sitting next to me, right? Yeah. I remember. Yeah, it's like you use the plastic bottles, and you insert like plastics. Like plastic bags or like those parcels, those black plastic there. It's just insert and it becomes as hard as a brick. But it's called eco brick. And normally they like make it like a wall, and then they plant trees in the middle. So it's like eco kind of thing. Yeah, it was quite fun because like when I did the activity, I kind of like it makes me rethink like how much plastics I use in my life, and I didn't know plastics can be like used as used in this kind of way, and it's like I think it's quite nice. And also that time, like, because as I said, the clients, we had time to interact with each other, right? They are like very friendly, like I in my first impression, like when we watch TV shows, like those clients that those they easily lose temper or like but no, they were totally the opposite. They are really friendly, and whenever we ask questions, like they will like talk really friendly with us. Like they are like brothers, like abangs to us, so it was like quite a new experience because we don't get to come in touch with these people like in our daily life, right? So it's a very memorable experience for me.
Just wondering, like, around what age for
those clients? Around
50 plus.
40 plus. They were young ones also too.
Young ones.
It depends lah. It's I think a wide range, like adults lah. All adults. Yeah.
All adults, yeah.
All adults.
But they are already reached the later stage, which like for some of them they'll be
released soon.
Yeah, they'll be released next week or next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's the end of their serving period lah, we say.
So they're more stable lah.
They behave like normal
just
person.
Like they are just like normal person. Yeah.
It's so interesting. The client.
Yeah, it's like a different. You never get to enter that kind of place. Like we were very excited that day.
Yeah.
Interesting. How about for
you?
Jun Jie?
For me, an unforgettable moment. Okay, I think it's the day that I went to Parliment.
YB Sahari. Like,
wow,
Instagram story.
YB.
Hey, that story I got the most like among all stories,
Serious?
Like 30 to 40. I didn't count lah, but I just went through. But that time, because I got fever on the day.
Yeah, he was feeling sick.
On the day visiting Parliment. The moment when I listened to the speech of yang dipertua speaker, he's a Timbalan speaker. Then I was feeling really uncomfortable. Then got one participant, our friend, she's asking about should we need to like membatalkan our system here, like which is Dewan Rakyat and Dewan Negara. She said she suggested why don't we just combine these two to one Dewan, which is easier. Yeah, but to be honest, I didn't listen much because I was not feeling well. Then to be able to visit Parliment is really prestigious, and I did impressed by them, by the Ali Dewan, because during live, right, it seems like they are just gado, they're just having quarrel, but actually they are debating, and we did have the experience of debating, not in the Parliment but in the campus,
in the IYC.
Yeah. And actually we have like one like demo like how like we cosplay, like role playing. We are just like Ali Dewan. We debate about a topic called AUKU.
ACTA something. AUKU.
ACTA
you guys know AUKU?
AUKU, the ACTA.
Yeah.
I am the pembangkang. You are the pembangkang.
I'm kerajaan.
She is kerajaan and
Yeah, we
pembangkang.
sit like face to face.
Yeah, sit face to face.
Wow.
Then for information about clapping in the parliament, it's not like this.
We cannot clap.
We clap like this.
Had to hit the table.
Hit the table. Hit the
Like
table.
yeah.
So we debate a lot about this topic, and we have only like one night to prepare.
Yeah.
Because our activities are really packed.
Yeah, our schedule is really packed, like around until 10:30 at least every day.
10:30
PM.
Like, we slept at 12.
Yeah.
For non-Muslim, we can wake
Sleep
up
until 6, right?
6.
Because you have 6:50 our pembarisan
Yes.
pagi. We have to
pagi.
yeah.
Like 6:50, we need to gather there.
Yes.
Assemble. But for Muslim, you need to wake up very early,
Yeah.
like 5 a.m.
Yeah, because they have to solat.
They have to solat
Yeah.
5 times a day. You know, I was impressed. Really, I was impressed. I don't know, because they are really beragama.
Yes.
For Chinese, I think we don't have like that kind of strength to to solat, to wake up so early to solat.
Yeah, the spirit.
Respect to their will.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
the spirit.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. And that's all. Even though we pembangkang lose, it's not
We
it's
won,
not
we
because
won,
our
guys.
problem,
Kerajaan won.
because of we are minority. Kerajaan got 80 something participant, we got only 60 plus.
Yeah.
So they just all raise their hands, then they won.
You know why? Is the numbers are uneven? Because we chose our own style. Like I want to be pembangkang, I want to be kerajaan. We chose ourselves.
By the way, like, what was the exact topic at the moment?
Okay, like kerajaan side is kita harus membatalkan AUKU, Akta University dan College University.
Something like that. I don't know the full name.
Yeah.
Can't
Is
remember.
it to remain?
Huh?
Like pembangkang is to remain?
Pembangkang is to batal.
Oh.
Kerajaan
Kerajaan
is
is
to
don't
remain.
want to batal. You want
kerajaan is
to remain the current
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. So we just debate about this topic.
Yeah.
I see.
Actually, like.
But you did debate, right? No, right? Did you open your mic?
Yeah, I did.
Yo, I didn't because I'm totally not into politics. I'm a person like I told you before, like I don't really like politics, and I went to MFLS just to make friends and and learn other elements.
Culture.
Yeah, and because like actually MFLS is not a program like if for someone who loves politics, it's like it's quite it's a diversity of other different things, like yeah. So but it was quite a nice experience for me to observe. I was like at the back, but I observed all my friends debating, and it was quite. There's something you can learn from it. Although I don't like politics, but I kind of they captivate me now. They're very wow. Like you can see your friends, they're very so serious. Like wow, you were like wow, amazed by their their aura, their charisma. But yeah, it was quite a nice experience for me.
We can learn how they gather in a proper and formal way.
Yeah, and they really gado. I still remember because in the Parliment, if you want to speak, you have to get the permission from the speaker.
Okay.
And someone just open the mic and just spoke. And then the opposition say, Nombo MFLS and go and get the paper.
136, yeah.
Like example, I'm talking, then he suddenly interrupts me, and then Felicia will open your mic and say, MFLS 136, sila duduk. And just it was like wow.
If you want to give our opinion, we need to say minta
Yeah.
mencela.
Yeah.
Like
You want to interrupt.
interfere, interrupt.
Yeah.
Then we need to get the permission from the speaker
Yes.
in order for us to give our opinions.
Yeah, it was kind of new knowledge because we don't really know this kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
at least for me, I didn't know until then.
Yeah, I think it somehow resemble a program or an activity, namely Model United Nation (MUN). But then United
I
Nation
see.
is for United Nation, but
Yeah.
it's not specific for Parliament.
Yeah, Parliament.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
we
good,
we invited Eileen invited the Bentara. Bentara is a person.
传令官?
Yeah, something like that. He must be there so that we can bersidang. We can start our meeting. We can start our debate.
A VIP.
Really, it
Yeah.
works really like the same as.
Yeah, it works,
Exactly,
and they even bring the
exactly.
chokma.
Chokma.
Chokma, do you guys know what is chokma? It's like it's like a stick.
It's a stick, but it's a wooden stick.
It's not wooden. I can't remember, but
I don't remember, but
like
we can
you can see a picture. Later you will insert a picture.
Chokma. So chokma must be present so that we
It's
can
like a
bersidang.
symbol. It's like a symbol of keadilan.
It resembles YDPA.
Yeah, it's
YDPA. Like without chokma, we cannot start.
like a symbol kind of thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I mean, for people who don't really follow news, what they see is normally the highlights of for an example, the MP scolding F you or something like that.
Uh-huh.
No, normally people would just know this kind of soft news, but then like as you guys like really went into Parliament and to experience all those things, like bring us the insight that there actually needs a lot of rules in order to start a Parliament meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of rules.
Yep. By the way, if you guys are, if you guys are hearing like the sound of playing water, we are actually at a quite special place. Where
surrounded by nature.
Yes.
By nature.
This is the sound of the nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep. And we have let me like just bring the topic like into the early part of our recording. Jun Jie mentioned just now like the what MFLS is what find love school.
Oh.
Let's say that. Hey, please, I want to hear.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
Did Jun Jie find his love over there?
Oh.
No market sorry.
No market.
So sad.
Malaysia find love school. Sorry.
Yeah.
MFLS. Because we have 2 weeks spending time together.
Yeah,
right?
15 days. The whole duration was 15
about
days.
15 days.
Yeah.
And maybe some of them they have already know each other earlier. So this is a time for them, to enhance their relationship and to find their new targets.
A new
So
target. Oh my god.
It's like you have time to know the person, which are really excellent, versatile,
Yeah, true.
well-rounded. Yeah, they are all
Yeah,
like
they're
genius,
all
you know?
yeah, like I mean they shine very brightly. Just like in their own fields. They are like Iko, she's from Sabah. She's a very good singer. She can sing really, really well.
Yeah.
And there's also Ikwan, the Parliament guy. Like he's like a really pro debater. I'll say. Yeah, like
Debater.
everyone shines brightly in different areas, in different bidang.
And I know a guy called Miftah. He's an inventor.
Yeah, inventor.
Yeah,
I still remember.
He invented something like can indicate the percentage of oxygen in a,
yeah, like those
in a
scientific things.
Yeah.
And it's a group, I think. I still remember there are a few of them together.
Yeah, and the time he mistaken. He took my socks. He took my socks because we have
Socks?
time like to wash our clothes.
Yeah.
And he mixed to my clothes and he messaged me. Then we just knew each other
Oh, so your relationship started with your socks.
through that pair of socks lah.
A pair of socks.
Pair of
Oh my
socks.
god, okay.
Wow. I just knew he was an inventor, and he fell sick also. He was sent to I think he's the first to be sent to clinic.
Oh
He's the
my
first.
god.
Yeah.
So most of you guys in MFLS fell sick at the moment.
Yeah, because at that time we were like heat wave and
Heat wave.
yeah, but I think a lot of us underwent dehydration. I think because we didn't drink enough water and then it was hot.
And so busy.
Yeah,
so
and
hectic.
busy, not enough sleep.
Not
Yeah,
enough
the
sleep.
immune system, immune level.
Drops.
Yeah. that's the
Like
thing.
and the foods is like for non-Muslim. I mean for like Chinese or Bumiputra, the food are really spicy. Like almost every meal,
Yes.
there's spicy food.
Yeah.
Like we got 6 meals a day, right?
6. Breakfast, minum pagi, lunch, minum petang, and dinner and supper.
Supper. Yeah.
Whoa.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really,
But
honestly.
for supper depends lah. If you want supper, then you go
Supper
supper.
is optional.
Yeah, it's optional.
Then just wondering like, do you guys find any like your favorite food out there, or not really?
Favorite?
Favorite food? Oh yeah. There was for minum petang. One of the day they served kueh keria. You know kueh keria? Kueh keria is like it's a kind of a donut. At first I thought it was donut, but then my team members, we don't call team members, we call squad members, and they told me it wasn't donut. It was kueh keria. It's like a round like that, brown color donut with like there's a sugar icing coated on top. It was very nice. So yeah, it was. I think another thing of MFLS I like is that we get to know other cultures because
Yeah.
like for me in JB, normally I'm only exposed to like Chinese food,
Yeah.
Westerns. Like I don't really eat Malay food here. Yeah, so that's why Jun Jie say the food there was like spicy and then fried. Like I wasn't used to it lah, but I just tried to adapt to the situation
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it was a new experience. Like you have to learn to adapt. It's like you have to be out of your comfort zone
Comfort zone.
at times. So yeah, and the people there were very friendly. Like my squad members, we were from many states like Kelantan, Pahang, Sabah, Sarawak, Johor, all over like Malaysia, And when we sit around, then they will like share about their stays. Like for example, there was my friend. His name is Muiz. Muiz is from Kelantan, and then he shared his lifestyle in Kelantan. And then we were just like, oh, and then they were talking about slang. One of the topic was slang. And they asked me, they call me He. What is the slang of Johor Malay? I was like, oops, I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Aku tak tahu.
Aku memang tak tahu. But then, and then another Sabahan, he replied, he said, Johor slang is like to add tapi at the back. I don't know. Tapi, I don't know. I'm not sure.
The tapi?
Tapi, yeah, TAPI. They say that Johorians like to add tapi at the back of their sentence. I was like, huh? Okay. Like, I mean, it was very fun. Like, we interact with each other. Like, we had a really strong bonding between different races.
Yes.
It's like, there's the integration between states and races. Like, I think it's a very nice thing lah, because it's not what we get to experience here. Like, at least in JB, I don't have much Malay and Indians and Ibans, Kadazan's friends. Yeah, so like, it was really fun for me.
Yeah. You need to be adaptable lah. Like what Mr. Riza Rashid said. The first thing he taught us is adaptable. Like for leaders, we need to be adaptable, and no choice lah, because we need to eat different kind of foods. For us, like Cho Hee and I, we are seldom exposed to Malay community and non-Chinese community. Like we are living in our comfort zone. Like this is not showcasing of Malaysian culture. So if we go to MFLS, we get the chance, to interact with different people from different backgrounds, and especially those from Sabah and Sarawak.
True.
Yeah, and Sabahan accent.
Sabahan is really
very easy to recognize.
Yeah.
For example,
you mimic.
Kita orang Sabah.
Really? Really?
Dah makan ke belum? Like we say, they are Malays. The bahasa baku bahasa baku, like makan, like what?
Saya.
Saya.
It's no saya. Saya is menanjung.
Saya suka, something like that.
But
Yeah.
I do have like Sabahan, like colleague who is work with me, because right now I'm as an intern, right? But then my colleague doesn't like speak like you. Are we recognizing different Sabahan? Like, Sabahan have different ethnicity, maybe.
But normally, baku.
Even
maybe
Chinese like that.
Yeah, really bahasa baku. Really, and you can hear they kind of slang, the Sabah. So you can see, from Sabah. Yeah, Sabahan.
Yeah, it's very easy.
But then, like, just wondering, did you guys meet any like difficulties in communication since you have many styles?
You have that?
Actually don't have because
have
if Malay we switch to English. Like if English also doesn't work, then we switch to campur rojak.
Campur rojak. But for me, I had because my roommates, there were 4 of us, and I'm Chinese from Johor, and then next to me was Jennifer. She's Dusun from Sabah, and Vivian. She lives in Johor Bahru, but she's from Sarawak. She's Iban. And another is Joyce. Joyce is Kadazan from Sabah. And so the 4 of us live together in a room. And sometimes like the 3 of them, they were talking, I can't cope with what they're talking. I'm not sure whether it's because of the slang or because of the words that they use. Like it's like just cannot faham. Then I'm looking at them like, Then they were like, oh, tak faham ke? I said tak faham. Then they will explain to me, Yeah, then it's like, they are very caring. Like they won't be like, hey, you cannot faham then don't faham lah. It's no, they are like that. They are very caring. They'll try to explain to you, and they're also very like, how to say, they are willing to learn different things also. Like they also ask me, hey, you Chinese normally what you guys do? They will try to ask me about Chinese culture, and I also ask them about like, oh, Hari Gawa is coming, right? And then we'll chit chat.
They have Pesta Keamatan like at the end of this month.
I think it's
Sabah.
Gawa is coming soon. It's the beginning of June.
Yeah, and they invite me, like Carlos, one of my friends from Sabah, he invite me to go there. But
you don't have money for
no money for flight ticket.
If anybody want to sponsor our ticket, please DM.
We always look for sugar daddy and mommy.
Yeah.
No one
Thank you, our sugar daddy.
Thank you, our sugar daddy.
Here. Okay, he sponsored this place to us. And talking about communication, I just remember I have problems talking with Jennifer also.
Jennifer, oh, it's the same Jennifer, right?
Same Jennifer.
Okay.
Same Jennifer and Joyce, right? They always
Yeah,
together.
you're always together.
Because the slang I say is like more to Semenanjung.
Oh, yeah.
Like semakan ke.
Sama
like that.
kanker, yeah.
But they cannot get my, maybe I spoke too fast. Then I switch. Saya Pong Jun Jie dari Johor Baru. Oh, it's
Then
like,
they can get.
and they get it.
Oh, really?
They got it. Then
Oh,
yeah, very interesting. And their slang is really cute.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. To be honest, like, to me, Sarawak and Sabahan, their slang is so cute.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, they're very cute.
Maybe because I mingle with my colleague and I don't find my colleague.
Maybe your colleague already like affected by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Semenanjung slang,
I think so.
polluted by Semenanjung already. It's not a pure.
Polluted by you.
And it's anyways, it was quite nice.
It's a best place to practice our Malay.
True. I think my
Environmental
Malay
effects.
really
Improve?
improves a lot.
Mm.
For you.
For my speaking improved.
Yeah, and one more thing, like Wafi. Wafi, yeah, the Wafi, the
Handsome,
handsome
yeah.
boy, the
Handsome
Leng
The just now is
No,
No, he's a
another
Malay
one.
boy.
Malay Wafi, yeah, and when my birthday just passed a few days ago, and he messaged me, and I still remember one sentence that he said, "My Malay sangat fasih, very good, my Malay very good." He puji saya punya Malay. I was like, wow, like getting recognition from a Malay that my Malay is good is like wow, so happy because I don't have a Malay environment. Like I don't speak Malay in school, no. At home, no. Go out, maybe mama roti 01 macam tu. Like no, I don't have environment speak Malay. So at first I was like a bit scared. I was like, can I cope with the everybody
Malay
speak
friends.
Malay? There's a Malay environment over there. I was like, I was a bit scared, but I just pick up little bit by little bit. Yeah, and eventually, Wafi praised me. I was like so happy that day. I was looking at the message for a few days, and then I even showed them. I even text them. I screenshot, and then I sent it to all my MFLS Chinese friends, and our one gang.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was quite nice lah. It's a very nice environment to improve
Because
your Malay.
most Chinese, like they don't have the chance to speak with Malay,
Yeah.
Unless they are studying in the
The
SMK,
local schools, then you have Malay friends.
SMK.
Like for us.
Yeah. For us, no, like
For us,
private
no.
school and
Private,
Chinese
no.
high school,
Yeah.
seldom. So this is why we need to stay out of our comfort zone,
It's true.
to speak Malay. Not because Chinese, as you guys know, the stereotype Chinese are good at writing, but speaking cannot.
Yeah, lousy.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm a typical Chinese of like I'm very lousy in Malay. Just being honest here. Yeah, so I think, yeah.
I agree.
Why?
Felicia is good at writing.
Yeah.
For speaking,
Very lousy.
she prefer more English.
But writing memang different with talking.
Yes.
Like you can write good karangan, but doesn't mean you can speak well in
well.
Malay.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
honestly, it's like a two different thing. At first, I thought like maybe my karangan I write still okay in school. Maybe I can cope, but no, it's like a
Yeah.
different thing.
We use simple words while speaking.
Yes.
It's not necessary to use
Yeah.
like
And also like
Yeah,
just like
honestly.
English, there are some of the bombastic and also slang
Yeah.
words different lah. Yeah.
slang words.
Yeah, slang. I think the slang is like if you can't catch what someone's saying, normally it's because of the slang and the words like the talking, like the verbal words is a bit different from the writing one.
Or they shorten the words.
Yeah,
Yes.
the messages. All the
Share
messages.
about, like, the way
Oh,
you
okay.
talk just now.
I have to say like because we have a WhatsApp chat for our squad, right? Like you also have, I also have. And normally they chat in Malay. And in Malay, like the words, right? They don't spell the whole words out. Like tidak is TIDAK, but they don't spell it out. They just put X and DA, like tidak X like no and
Yeah.
tidak, and then this for XDA is for the Semenanjung
Yeah,
type, and then if for like Sabahas Rockers, they use like NDAA something like that. Like wow, I was
Wow.
left in awe, like and then talking about this, I have to thank my ketua squad, our leader of our squad, Adrian. Like he was the translator for me, like because he come from SPP, so it's like he knows all those Malay things. So like always I cannot cope with what they're talking. Like he was like, they're talking about this and this. He explained to me in English with Chinese lah. Like so finally like I can cope with like, what they're talking, but bit by bit you understand. Eventually you understand. At first I would totally have no idea what they're talking about. Like you like
Same.
right lah. We cannot
Because
understand.
we can understand what they speak.
Speak can.
But message,
Message is a totally different thing.
You know-
Honestly, totally different thing.
You know how we type our sentence? From the first day, the sentence is like this. And the last day, like this. It's gradually decreased because
Yeah.
we start to like.
We are like affected, influenced by them.
Yeah.
Can like
You guys stay in KL
Like can.
Kan? Well, you see, and then like honestly, right after I came in from JB, and then when my mom or my friends say something, I would say, oh Faham, become suddenly become kan.
But they say sometimes they say paham. They don't say faham. Paham.
For most Malays.
Wow.
Even in
Like
Semenanjung also.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
fine.
you guys stayed there for 2 weeks?
Yeah, roughly
15 days.
15 days.
15 days,
Yeah, it's quite long. Like it's
You can
enough to
just
influence
influence,
your.
yes.
Half a month.
Yeah, half a month. It's
More than
really
half.
long. And then we are like together for like more than 20 hours a day. You only sleep like 5 hours.
Unless sleep
Kan?
sleep with our roommates.
Yeah, but for him, right, him and
My
other
roommate is
Chinese,
Chinese.
they're all Chinese paired with Chinese. But I think I'm the only one who is like paired with other races.
But also not Muslim, right?
Not Muslims, but it's
non-
other races lah.
Because I think they worry about because Muslim they need to wake up earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe they will like interrupt.
Yeah.
So they are really
I think they are well planned. Yeah,
Considerable.
it's well planned, isn't
well
it?
planned.
I have to say.
And my roommate also. Hey Jason 如果你有看啊
His roommate Jason,
don't forget your
the Lee Chong Wei of our MFLS Tier Tiger.
he's step player.
He's a state player in badminton, and he's like so cute.
He got
It's really cute.
He's number 3 in
Ranking.
Malaysia.
Wow.
During his teenage years, like 14 or 15 years old.
Wow.
During that time. After that, he said SPM is more important.
Then he like.
And he gave up. He gave up badminton. He say, I still remember the first day he said, SPM 多一个出路嘛. He speak Chinese really funny one.
Oh, like, you mean like the accent of his Chinese is very funny?
Not funny like
Like-
also cute
The way
cute.
he talks is very cute.
Oh.
Cute.
It's really cute. It's really cute. And then like we had the carnival sukan. It's like I think when was the carnival sukan?
His hairstyle.
Yeah, it was like around like halfway there was a carnival sukan, like it's like a sports event.
Yeah, sports
And
event.
and then he played badminton. He was representing yellow, right?
Yellow,
Rumah kuning. And then he tied the coconut hair.
Coconut hairstyle.
And he was so cute. It was so cute. Honestly,
After that
it
day,
was so cute.
after that day, he got a lot of fans.
Yes.
And they all
A
call
lot
him.
of fans, and they call him Lee
Lee
Chong
Chong
Wei.
Wei.
Nobody know who is Jason. Everybody know who Lee Chong Wei.
They
Yeah.
know their real names. They just know they're
Lee Chong Wei ah. Yeah, even though like Jennifer also was
Jennifer.
oh sorry Jennifer. Yeah, and then it was like wow, and then he was like wow, the Nansen of everybody's heart.
Nansen.
Is it the one like in your story, Instagram story?
Yeah.
Like the only roommate?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
his
the
roommate.
Roommate. Like
Roommate.
how many roommates do you have, and how's the room or something?
2, right?
Like
Like
accommodation.
some like we are assigned in different ways Like some of us only got one roommate, like 2 person in a room. Some
Yeah,
of them
6 also.
6
12
and
also have,
12
right?
also,
12 also
the
have.
biggest
Oh my
one.
god.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
12.
but even number lah. 2, 4, 6, 6 have lah.
6 I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure, but 12 have lah.
12.
Oh.
Then the room is larger.
Yeah, if it's 12
What's
person, they got
larger?
4 toilets inside. I remember.
More like for me it's only one toilet.
For me also one. One toilet 4 person use, you know. Example ladies lah. Wow.
Never mind lah, two lah. Sorry, cut this.
Okay.
Then we say about the ACH.
ACH? Can.
ACH. Okay, this is it's almost the end of our program already.
Yeah.
There's a program called
Asian Cultural Heritage. Yeah.
Like the ILIT, they invite different students from ASEAN, but most of them they are Indonesians.
Yeah.
So they came
There were
here.
one from Myanmar, right? One from
One from Myanmar. And Vietnam got no?
Vietnam. Cannot remember. I
no,
forgot
right.
already. But my team one was from Indonesia.
My team also from Indonesia. Like
Philippines. Got Philippines. I remember.
Philippines. Like we got 10 squadrons. Then we are assigned 1 or 2 ASEAN member, and they will give us. They will share their country's backgrounds. They share their culture, share their food. Yeah. Then we get the chance to interact with different person from ASEAN.
Country.
Yeah.
Another countries.
Yeah, from another country.
Like we did
Presentation.
presentation. like we have 10 squadron, right? So every squadron we need to do presentation, like to present a topic about ASEAN. For example, my squadron is about cyber security in ASEAN. Then we got our team got 2 members and one student, like Indonesian friend lah. Then we three of us we did sharing about cybersecurity. Then they are judges. They were judges who will rate our performance. And who won?
Sorry?
Which squadron won the?
The Iguan one. Iguan's team, but I can't remember which squadron it was. Iguan's one. I still remember.
Yeah, my
Iguan is the
Iguan is the no.
translator, no?
They were like the very pro debater. The best debater
Iguan.
in my heart.
and Lukman.
Yeah.
Lukman. Oh,
Yeah.
I have a colleague called Lukman as well.
Oh, actually they have a lot. They have
lot.
same
Lukman.
names.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
There are 2 Iguans I know. 2 different Iguans. Yeah.
SCH. Yeah. For information, like the first MFLS, they give the chance to participants to travel around ASEAN countries.
Yeah.
But for us, due to the limitation of budget, YB Hannah, if you are watching this, okay, so, yeah, so, but there's a great enough experience for us.
Yeah.
So you guys did somehow like a cultural exchange between
ASEAN countries.
Yeah.
Oh, and got one session like we need to guess the food and the
Yeah, they
place,
show us like a card like this. They will show pictures that you have to guess like which place what is it, like maybe it's a food, maybe it's a traditional costume, and maybe it's a palace, like you have to know. And then I remember one of it, the first picture of our group was the Brunei's the Istana.
Oh.
What was the what already
huh?
The Istana's name I can't remember already. It's the like yeah, and then
yeah.
they also put the Vietnamese, the ladies traditional costume, the Ao Dai.
Ah,
Yeah,
Ao
then you have to go and tembak. What is that? like you know, it's like
Jun,
guessing kind of a thing.
You need
Yeah,
to say it out like the name.
yeah, you have to say it. They give you a picture, and you have to say it out. You have to know what is the answer lah.
Then we cannot Google
Cannot Google. No Google.
Even though at the end, like some of us
Google.
cheat lah.
Girl, no, we didn't cheat.
Ah, you
No.
didn't cheat ah?
Squad 2 didn't cheat.
Oh,
Squad
okay.
8 cheat
Squad 8
Sangat teruk lah ni.
No, we didn't cheat this session. Cheat another session. Like Expo City Race.
Expo City Race is kind of event that we went out with a bus and then we traveled ourselves. We started from Bandar Tun Razak, the LRT station, and we had the touch and go. Did you bring your touch and go?
Unlimited.
Unlimited, no?
Oh, yeah.
Unlimited, we were each of us were given a touch and go card. Yeah.
Yes,
Listen.
I still remember.
Listen. Unlimited for the day.
Just show the screen. I have you.
Yeah.
Unlimited for a day.
Unlimited. Then we just went to like, we went to a mosque, we went to Pasar Seni, we went to, where already We went to a lot of places lah. Where did we went already
Masjid
Mosque, Pasar
Jamek.
Seni.
Pasar Seni, Masjid Jamek, Miniature,
Miniature.
and museum, orang asli.
Museum, yeah.
museum,
We went to the museum. Yeah, at
Yeah.
first, in the planning it was KLCC, but it was cancelled half the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Due to what heat wave
The time I forgot already.
But our squadron still went We still went KLCC because
Wow.
our team leader, he said he wants to introduce a restaurant which is very famous.
What?
What is the name
In KLCC.
No, it's near KLCC. It's near KLCC. Then it's like a mak restaurant.
Ooh, faham.
And the food is damn expensive. Like one of my friends, he didn't realize like the price of the food. Then he just take the food, all the food. Then the price is 40 ringgit.
Wow.
Because he took kambing. He
It's
took
impossible.
he
We
took
ate
kambing.
fast food because we wanted to save money.
Mama. And
Nasi kanda is it? Nasi kanda can be this price.
nasi kanda. And I ordered a fried rice, 13 ringgit something.
Wow.
But normal mama right, it's just 5 ringgit. or
But
6 ringgit.
13 is also a restaurant
Also
price
right.
already.
Very expensive. So, but by the way, it's just an experience
Yeah.
And we did like went to KLCC. And
Hey,
take
did you guys
pictures.
sesat? No.
We sesat at like last 2 stations.
We sesat tau. You know why? Because like the platform, there were 2 different trains. There were 2 different.
yeah.
There were 2 different
Same-
trains.
same
Same
route.
platform, 2 different trains.
Yeah.
So we were like, wow. I like.
Congestion.
Yeah, it's like we went up the wrong train, but then there was a like uncle, Chinese uncle, said you guys are going to the, I think it's a Hang Tuah station, right? This train is not going to Hang Tuah. He told us. Then the whole squad was rushing out,
Yes,
it out.
our squad
like,
also.
someone helped us, so we were like very thankful. Those like passerbys, and also we met like think one Malay lady and one Chinese lady in the car. They asked us, because we were wearing the MFLS shirt, the blue one and the red one, like the wedding versions lah. We were wearing MFLS shirt, and they asked us, where are you guys from? And then like we kind of introduced this MFLS program to them, and they were like, oh, 很好很好. And they said 很好很好. Then the Malay said, oh, bye bye bye. Like like it was kind of a like we exposed this MFLS program to the community, to the it was like quite a nice event lah for me.
Yeah, we are the ambassador.
Yeah, wow, everybody's the ambassador.
Ambassador from KBS,
Wow, yeah.
Hey, by the way, just wondering, talking about like squad, is it like a team?
Yeah,
How
it's a
many
team.
people? is
For us,
it?
15. Yeah,
15. Because we got 150.
Yeah.
Actually, 154 participants are students.
100.
But only 150 coming.
150.
150 came to the MFLS.
So 10 squad.
By the way, like talking about like a squad has like 15 people, and just now you guys did talk about like adaptability and step out of comfort zone. Just wondering, did you guys meet any like introvert person who don't really talk much, but then they still like do well or well-versed, excel in the program or something? Introvert leader.
God, my one have. There's a boy called Adrian. He's a Dusun. He's from Sabah, and for the whole like 95% of the MFLS program, he was like very quiet. He was like sitting at the back listening. But he was listening, but he was just like he won't talk. But then but his spotlight was on the ACH presentation. Our topic was about some future-proof generation. And it's like like more to the economic politics thing. And then he was like, wow, he was like damn pro, man. It was like he had so many ideas. And he was like, wow, it was like he was keep talking. I was like shocked, like I didn't know he could talk this much. Like wow, it's like he just talked at a point that he is good at, and like his own bidang, like wow, that's his his how can I say, it's like his specialty, his specialty. Yeah, on his certain field only he will talk. Like if it's like normal events, right, he won't talk. But of course chit chat he will talk lah. But I mean like for like normal discussion he don't talk much. The ACH was like wow, he was damn handsome. Wow, 帅爆了. Yeah, really like. But other than that, the other 13 of us was very
Talkative.
Keep talking. And the Dewan Makan is a place we had all our meals. Dewan Makan. Like wow, it was so noisy, and like Fahim is our pengerusi of like
MFLS.
yeah, anyway, he's the leader lah, the leader of our this whole MFLS Tier 3. Then you say have to quiet a bit, sabar. Yeah.
Control yourself. But for my squad, right, we are the most talkative squad among all, because like we take different buses with different squadron, and we are always the most noisiest one. We're always the noisiest one. But I didn't talk much lah. Like, did I talk much?
I don't know.
I love that. First few days, like, it's not close enough, man.
Yeah, I feel that you're awkward.
Yeah, moving with the time, then we are getting closer and closer.
Yeah, become family already.
Just non-stop, non-stop.
Yeah.
The 30 minutes, I think 1 hour journey, non-stop. they just sang, we just sang, then take chit chat, then took photos. Then they always use my phone to take photos.
Yeah, because wow,
And
our
then-
iPhone 13.
There is a girl called Danita. If you are watching this, Danita, she used my phone throughout the whole MFLS journey. Every day, like if we have session, then she will always request, Pong, pinjam phone, Pong. Pong.
Yeah, honestly, I also saw. I was like, how come
They call me
Danita
Pong.
suddenly got the blue color iPhone 13? I'm like, that's Pong's one, right?
They
Yeah.
call Pong, la phone.
So cute, Pong. It's like nickname Pong.
And then inside
So
my
cute.
phone still have her photos. I haven't deleted. Like she take up to like I think 100 and 200. Was so crazy.
Crazy.
So crazy.
But then she took like the photos of the scenery and like what's happening surrounding, or like selfie.
No.
Selfie and picture with friends, right?
Picture
Normally
with
ladies
friends,
all like
and
that.
She want me to take her photo. But
Photographer.
for information, I'm not a good photographer.
Oh,
You can see Jun Jie's, oh my
Jun
god,
Jie.
picture technique is so
Guys,
nice.
one of the day we wore very nice baju kurung. ACH day, we wore baju kurung by the way on ACH day. Not only baju kurung lah, all those traditional costumes. And JJ took photo for me and Reese. Okay, we were both very, very nice baju kurung. And guess what? He used 0.5 front camera. 0.5. I'm like, wow! Like I'm 173 yeah. Apparently I look like 153 yeah. All thanks to JJ. He's the best photographer I've seen. Oscar have photography award, I had award to JJ already. If not, really.
I provide the technique. I don't. I provide the device.
Hey,
I don't provide the
but
technique.
honestly, I'm still like very touched because he's like very serious, like trying very hard to that. Like I appreciate his effort, but the results are
I'm not as positive as it is.
surprising, I say. Yeah.
This guy really bad.
Hey, but
No lah.
yeah lah, but Pong is a nice guy. Like he'll like pinjam his phone if you want.
But I already learned some from them.
Really?
I need to. While taking phone, right, it cannot be like pointing upwards. I have to pointing downwards. Then cannot.
Oh my
Cannot
god.
adjust to 0.5. It looks like really short. Even 173.
I 173 cm.
And I make them like
153.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Gotta improve.
Gotta
I
improve.
think. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question? Just now we talk about like the highlights, all of the good thing about MFLS, right? Right now, let's like be honest and be true a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Like, what are the lowlights of MFLS?
To me, it would be the sentuhan hati.
Which
For
one?
you?
Oh.
Wait, let's see what it says.
First is Aunty. Second
You
is
also sentuhan hati. Okay, we'll
They-
brief about that
Okay,
later.
sure.
they don't provide the fever pads
Fever
and
pads.
like the pads.
3 hour.
3
Yeah.
hour negative.
Oh, faham.
Yeah, because like most of them like we got fever up to like some of them up to 39.
Like high fever.
Yeah, so high fever. Then they don't have that kind of like pads for that. I think they need to improve in terms of this
You mean their medical supplies lah?
medical supply, because they are not pharmacists and they are not doctors. They cannot give medicine.
medicine,
Can only
but-
give Panadol, right? Panadol. And also sentuhan hati, that one.
What's it?
Okay, sentuhan hati is like a talk, like a short talk around 1 hour, a little bit more than 1 hour every night. Almost every night, unless there's a very important activity next day. Like speakers will just talk, talk about like I remember there were like topics about how to be a good leader, how to speak well, techniques of how to about on speaking, how to grab people's attention, how to speak confidently. But honestly lah, for me, like all the things that the speaker mentioned, it's like all the knowledge I already know. Like it's just repeating what I know. So it's like it was quite boring for me, honestly. Like there wasn't a new thing that I could learn.
Got new thing. Personal bubble.
Personal bubble okay lah,
Like-
but
like-
other than that nah. Like you say why personal bubble?
Oh, personal bubble. I really make crack jokes about personal bubble lah. Like when we're taking photos, we need to keep distance.
Had to have a
don't be too
distance.
close.
Personal bubble.
Like,
You have
it's
to
a
imagine it's a bubble surrounding
also.
you. Like
And
how to say, it's kind of a distance. Like example, you take photo with Sultan. You cannot next like this, right? You cannot like that to Sultan. You have to, there's a distance. Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
teaching you about this one lah. Like you have to have
we call
distance.
adab.
It's
Adab
kind of
tidak tertulis.
Adab.
Yeah. And also what I think some special about sentuhan hati is budaya lantai. And what budaya
A kind of adab lah.
Western culture they just want us to keep our identity, to maintain our identity as Asian, right?
Yes.
I think throughout the core value is like we need to maintain our culture. We cannot
Identity
be
jadi diri must be kukuh.
we cannot be influenced by Western culture.
Yes.
We can influence by
But
in a positive way lah.
yeah.
Something like this.
By
It's
the way,
like
like-
moral.
Moral, like similar to moral. By the way, like since you guys talk about like Western culture and all those stuff, because let me just be honest. Okay, previously we did have like moral class. We studied for SPM moral. But then our teacher, one of our teacher, I think like she thinks a little bit like conventional. Then she said like we can't really influenced by Western culture and we can't really like watch Netflix and all those stuff because we'll be influenced, and we can't watch Pornhub and all those stuff. Like this is like what normal people will say.
Yeah.
So did you guys like accept like I could say, did the coach from MFLS teach you guys like cannot be influenced by Western culture until a very extreme?
No, I don't think they will like. No,
Like,
not much.
It's
Actually-
healthy.
Yeah,
It's healthy.
healthy.
I didn't remember.
Neutral?
Pencema. Pencema, he knows a lot about Islamic studies. The more he knows, actually, the more open-minded he is.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name?
Wow, can you remember?
I remember
What's his name
the
right
day
there?
the Dr. Su Wen come. The first Pencema. I forgot it.
Mafia. KSU.
No.
KSU 咩？诶，不是欸。
不是不是。
It's not. No, it's not that day. It's not that day. Can't remember his name.
I forgot his name, but he's a professor, and he studied abroad, right? Studied
Yeah,
at
he studied from Oxford. Like,
Oxford University.
he's a very knowledgeable person.
Knowledgeable.
He's memang wah.
Walao.
You can see his aura,
Yeah, his
charisma. Wow.
And the moral of the story: read more books.
Yes.
Just 3 simple words.
Yes.
Read more books.
You can see someone who reads a lot, like the words that he uses and the message that he conveys. It's like the level
It's a
tak sama.
different level.
Yeah.
So
Honestly.
the certain professor is from Oxford University and he studies for Islamic.
Yeah, he studied Islamic something, Islamic studies,
Islamic
right?
studies.
Islamic studies.
And
Yeah, and then I remember he said that he got offer to stay there, continue.
he got the offer to be a professor of
Professor.
Oxford University, but he
He
refused.
chose to come back to Malaysia.
He came back.
Like, yeah, it's kind of a. He's a teacher. Yeah, he's a teacher. Like for us, right? A lot of youngsters like they want to get out of this country.
Drain.
Yeah, and then in Chinese, it's 人才外流 in Chinese, right? Yeah, but so like I think he's setting a good example for us. Like even though you are very successful, you are someone that like very powerful, you can be abroad, but he chose to come back. So maybe next time, like if you are very successful, so we have to remember that this is our country lah. We have to come back and berbakti kepada negara.
Yeah. And one fun fact about him, he speak English like he's more comfortable speaking English compared to
Yeah.
Malay.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons is that he studies
Yeah,
overseas
yeah,
before.
it's because he studied abroad. I think.
At the beginning he said, saya campur sikit lah. And at the end all English.
Oh, English already. No more Malay. All English.
All English.
Yeah.
Oh.
But okay lah. He's like it's okay. He was very friendly. He
So
don't have like ego, Some people have like ego, but nah.
yeah, I always believe that like the better the person, like the more knowledge.
Successful.
Yeah, and like the more humble he or she will be.
Yes, exactly.
Like normally those that we see arrogant, like keep showing off, definitely like, it's the
Empty vessels make the
Yeah.
most noise.
something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, like talking about the professor, I'm quite interested with the professor. Like, he came back for like reform our system or what? Like, or just working or just spread
No,
knowledge?
I think he's working a professor, right?
He's a professor in UTM.
In some local
I'm not
university.
mistaken.
Yeah, he's the head of the department for the Islamic studies.
And then we can send like his profile. Like,
Yeah.
please.
Go how the editor would
I will find it.
Yay. Okay. Then just now we talk about like the low lights, which is like the not so good activity in MFLS. But then if like you were given chance, like how would you advise MFLS to improve? Like, is there any room of improvement that you could suggest as a MFLS participant?
For me, right, personally, with the schedule, like, okay, I'm opening the schedule over here, MFLS Tier schedule. Like this schedule, like, will meant around 3 times or 4 times throughout the event, and like, okay, I can understand that maybe like something has to be changed, like because this activity also it connects with other many different pihak. It's like not only MFLS, so maybe yeah, I can understand, but I think the time management is the problem. Like for example, we had like apa tu rehearsal, apa tu rehearsal kan?
Rehearsal with Raja Muda.
Yes, like the day before Raja Muda Police came. Okay, the crown prince of police. Then we had a rehearsal, like how like he came in. We have to like this, like just rehearsal. Ampun tangku. It's the first time like this, and then you had to touch here, had to touch your here. Your head cannot bow like that. Anyways, there was a rehearsal, and the rehearsal was like very not systematic. It was like
It was
it was a chaotic. Exactly, chaos. It was like a total chaos. Like we don't know what to do. We were just sitting there, don't know what to do, and they were like, all those like I would say sitting with her, and then those like people all the admins, they were like doing their own things. Like we totally no idea what's going on, and it dragged until 11:30, almost 12.
Almost 12.
Oh my god.
Until 12, like, and then the worst thing is that okay, actually me and Reese we performed. we performed,
Singing.
we singing, we sang a song in front of Raja Police, and that day we didn't even have a chance to the rehearsal night. We didn't have a chance to go out and say, "Has the mic." I mean the rehearsal for our performance. We didn't have the chance to do that, and I was totally like, huh? Then what did they do the whole rehearsal night? Was like totally zero progress. I really don't know what they were doing that night, and I was like, huh?
And actually, I don't know why they want to gather us.
Yeah,
Like,
without
all
doing
the
nothing.
members, without
Like
doing
they're not. They didn't even inform us what we should do. Just like go there and melepak. What?
But at the end, like you need to go on the stage then and take photos, right?
Yeah.
I need to have a good position, because the bodyguard of Raja Muna Police was there,
Yeah.
and he was
Got
really
quite-
fierce.
Oh.
And he just
You remember
scolded.
that? School lah.
He scolded like, like must be fast, like you guys must be systematic, like I don't know whether you heard or not.
Oh, you mean the rehearsal night, right?
The night.
Okay,
His
rehearsal
bodyguard.
night. Yes.
Because he's
not bodyguard, it's like someone,
He's
some
tentera.
ketua, some setiausaha lah,
Yeah.
some private secretary from the Raja side lah. Anyways.
He's tentera lah. but
Yeah. He scolded. Yeah, he's not scolding us lah. He's scolding those people arranging the rehearsal, right? Because we are not the one who are planning the rehearsal.
I'm not sure lah, but
Anyways, yeah.
oh, his scolded I was fantasy.
I think it's so. Cause I don't know because like we are
Very fierce.
because we are not the one who's conducting the whole rehearsal. Students, we are just like
we just
pay her, we just cooperate with what the atas people saying lah. So yeah, and then he expressed his anger due to our
how chaotic the
chaotic
situation.
situation was. Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so the time management memang have to
Time
improve,
management.
like because there's a Google form every day. You
Yeah,
can as a feedback Google form, and every day I was writing about time management, systematic lagi please. I was like, yeah. So So anyways,
I just simply feel because I have no time to sleep already.
true.
I just feel
Every day you sleep how many hours?
memuaskan,
4 hours
maybe 12,
I mean you sleep how many hours
Oh.
of sleep? 4 hours, right?
4 to 5.
5 lah.
Like the longer is 6 lah. Like
Wah,
at
6?
the beginning.
Okay.
Like 12 to 6.
It was like around 4 hours plus every day. Malam was like ringing in 4 hours 30 minutes macam tu. Normally in JB I sleep 9 hours a day minimum, but then by one day it was like cut to half.
9 hours.
Yeah, and honestly
10
like
hours, right?
honestly like if I go to school the next day I sleep at 9:30 and wake up at
Oh my
5:30.
God.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hours lah. At least that's the minimum. I sleep at 9:30 every day,
Oh my god, so early.
This auntie is uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle,
Hey,
verified.
yeah, anyways, I also verify your uncle lah.
Yes.
Okay, they all call me uncle. Do I look like uncle?
Very uncle. He's like whole pattern very uncle also.
Guys, please comment down if you think Jun Jie is uncle.
Hey,
Just-
you know the fun fact I bring the most medicine,
Hey, I also.
we both
I
are uncle
also.
auntie grow a lot of medicine,
We are the working pharmacy in
Yeah.
MFLS style, like all the Chinese herb medicine. And then I even share to my Muslim friends because it was halal lah, it's halal. And then they were like Hiti, Farati, and then the few of them, I just gave them the Chinese herb medicine, and then they were like, oh, so thank you. And I was like, oh, welcome. Then I also gave Panadols, and then flu medicine, like, I was like, and then pipa kao, everything. I just, yeah, I know.
He even brought the
She-
herbal tea.
Yeah, herbal tea. I brought 2 茶包, the tea bag one and the powder one. I brought everything and halfway my supply already tada. Then I call my my relatives and then they sent another bag, grab. Then I went to the counter and I took and then I have another set of supplies. Memang best. Best.
She is a travel 达人.
Travel 达人. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Then do you guys have anything to add on for this MFLS sharing, or like any advice for someone who wanna like? I'm pretty
Or
sure there
advice.
are like some of the people who are like introvert inside, but they really wish to like upgrade themselves or to meet more people, even though they are very introvert inside. So, do you guys have any advice for those kind of people? Introvert, but wanna upgrade and wanna meet more people.
Actually, right, for me, when I first went to MFLS, like I didn't really talk a lot. I was like, it's like pura-pura become introvert macam tu lah. But then, like, people over there, they will approach to you. Like, you don't have to make the first step. They will make the first step and they will like take the initiative to take one step closer to you. And I think that's like it's quite warm. Like example, if you are sitting alone in the table, there's nobody, and then another person will come and say, "Hi, what's your name?" And then you try, then your relationship will start over there. Like there are people there are very nice. Like they are really nice. They care about other people, and they'll like they're like very friendly, like outgoing. So even though you're an introvert over there, you'll survive. And you won't feel you won't feel the awkwardness. You just feel like it's like you feel at home. You feel very comfortable, and you feel like feel accepted. Yes, you feel accepted, and like it's so relaxing. It's very comfort. It just feels so comfortable, and you're like a family. Like for me, right, my squad, they're really like a family to me, sorry. And the last day, wow, we really cried like hell.
They cry like
really,
hell.
I cried like
I'm
hell.
the only one who didn't cry.
I cried like a tomato. I was like crying, and then my tissue used out already. I just don't know how to wipe where. I was like really, literally, I was like crying a lot, and then I just miss them so much.
Almost all the girls cry.
Really, honestly, all the girls cried. I
Then
think.
boys,
Boys also cried. Also, a lot of boys
didn't
cried. Did you
ah.
cry?
No,
No.
of course. No one can make
你
me
要爱
cry.
逞强啊！
but really a lot of people cry, because like some like we won't
because
meet
I don't know,
again
because-
because like it will be hard for us to meet again, like
from different areas.
yeah, it's different states, and some maybe after this they'll go abroad. You never know, like you never know when is our next meeting, so it's like very touching. So like that 15 days 朝夕相处 morning till night you're together. It's like there's a very deep bonding between us.
Yeah.
Why you didn't cry?
Why should I cry? Why?
Yeah, why you so keras your
Cry
hati?
inside, not cry outside.
Oh, so sweet, yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, accepted.
go back to the topic that Felicia mentioned. You can be an introvert, is fine, but you must have the will to become a better person.
Yes.
Like because there's the motivation that will keep pushing you, like to keep trying. Because, like what Cho Hee said, they are always there to approach you in a good way lah. Not like yeah.
Not in a Jun Jie cunning way.
Oi.
Jun Jie maybe approach people with some motives, No.
No.
You see his face already looks so yeah. 居心叵测 in Chinese.
What the?
Okay. Continue. Sambung.
What? And you will be influenced by those people.
Yeah.
For sure one.
Really.
Like maybe the first 3 days you don't have the bravery to talk, and moving the time, you'll hear the person around you, like they keep sharing their opinions. Then you will have the like
Will
will to share.
initiative
Also.
to like
You have the like the will to share also. Yeah.
Understood.
It's just time. It's just environment. Environment is important.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Even though you are introvert, maybe you are not like so good at socializing with people, but definitely you can brush up on your social skill through like the keep interaction, and also influenced by energy. Okay, good sharing from you guys. Thank you so much for this insightful information.
Yay!
Okay, 吃晚餐了。
I'm so
Yay!
hungry as well. Okay.
Me too. Come on.
Okay, then that's the end, and we'll say bye, lor.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye
拜拜。啊，我们要做 MFLS 的口号吗？
你们哪个啊？开始讲了吗？MFLS。
你看 like MFLS slogan.
还是我们的那个leaders，大家
那个更尴尬。做 leader 是吗？我的可以是尴尬。
这有哪一个是不尴尬的？
呼号。庆祝，哎，呼。
Wait, because they are like how go we call this cheer MFLS cheer,
Sure.
and it's like
MFLS.
very awkward if we do two of us. Very awkward.
This is the ending. Only like people who watch till the ending, they got the privilege to watch
faham.
Okay.
你看什么
MFLS
？MFLS push MFLS push，然后
呼吸次，哦，呼吸。
好像是啊。Okay, MFLS push 一次结束了吧
OK，结束。
？Okay,
3,
2, 1 MFLS push.
拜拜。